Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John Anton, and I'm the president of the Alpha Omega Council. It is my pleasure to welcome you to our annual Lifetime Achievement Award Banquet. We have an exciting evening planned for you in honor and in tribute to a Greek American, a proud husband and father, who's exemplified the values of public service and integrity throughout his career, retired Admiral James G. Stavridis. A scholar who served his country as a leader of men, as commander of an alliance, and now as Dean of Fletcher School of Law and Diplomacy at Tufts University. We should soon meet him and see hear tonight about this remarkable honoree. Before I turn over the program to the Master of Ceremonies, I would like to acknowledge our honorary chairman for this evening, Mr. George Barakis. George? In addition to his leadership role in the community and the philanthropic activities through his foundation, he is one of the founders, a charter member of the Alpha Omega Council, a past Lifetime Achievement Award winner. He provided years of support for the Agris Memorial Scholarship Program and has been an unwavering supporter of our organization and its activities. George, thank you very much. It is now my pleasure to introduce our Master of Ceremonies for this evening, a well-known veteran broadcaster with the New England Cable News Network, Mr. Mike Nikitas.
Thank you, John. It's a pleasure for me and an honor to be here tonight. Now, without further ado, may I present our honoree for the evening, Admiral James Stavridis, and his wife, Laura Stavridis, being escorted by Commander Sean D. Kearns, commanding officer of the USS Constitution. Now, please remain standing for the presentation of the colors. Now, please join me in observing a moment of silence in memory of the servicemen and women who have lost their lives defending our country. Thank you. And now, the Greek national anthem performed by Angelis Soumas and Eliza Sanakis, to be followed by the American national anthem, sung by U.S. Marine Corps veteran Dan Clark. Angeli and Eliza. Sometimes things don't go according to script. It's just what happens. Is Dan here?
Yes, sir.
Dan is here. There's Dan. Dan, why don't we begin with you, please?
Ladies and gentlemen, I offer you a special presentation of the National Anthem of the United States of America. Ladies and gentlemen, imagine, if you will, that the year is 1814, and this nation is at war. You're on board a ship sailing toward the enemy fleet. That same enemy that just burnt your nation's capital to the ground. Your mission is to win the release of a prisoner of war, a respected physician, and your friend. You board the British flagship, and after intense negotiations, they agree to release your friend. However, you all remain captive because of the battle that is about to take place. On the morning of 13 September 1814, the British fleet began a bombardment against your homeland, the likes of which had never been seen before. Rocket after rocket, cannonball after cannonball. For 25 hours they pound on, but through the night, you're able to look toward the shore, and you can still see the stars and stripes flying in the breeze. And in the morning, the bombardment ends, and there is silence. And as the sun comes up over the horizon, you're able to look toward the shore, and you can see that the troops of Fort McHenry have raised an American flag that is so large and so grand that each of its 15 stars and stripes measure 2 feet across. A flag that is so magnificent, it cries out, "This is the United States of America, and we will never surrender." You are so moved by this show of guts and resolve, you write the following song. Your name? Francis Scott Key. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your national anthem. What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, was so gallantly streaming, and the rockets reckless, the monsters in air, gave proof through the night that our flag is still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Dan, that was fantastic. I've never heard such drama leading up to the national anthem. Any team that was to play after that would be, if they don't win, I don't know, something's wrong. Now, Anjeli and Eliza are here, and we expect nothing less from you than the story of the Battle of Marathon and a story about Alexander the Great. All right, Eliza and Anjeli are here now. Ladies.
Σε γνωρίζω από την κόψη του σπαθιού την τρομερή. Σε γνωρίζω από την όψη που μεριά μετρά τη γη. Απ' τα κόκαλα βγαλμένη των Ελλήνων τα ιερά και σαν πρώτα ανδρωμένη γερογέρ ελευθεριά και σαν πρώτα
ladies were well worth the wait, weren't they? Now, His Eminence Metropolitan Methodios of Boston will offer the invocation.
Join me, please. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Christ our God, bless the food and drink of these your servants, for you are holy now and forevermore. Amen. Χριστέ ο Θεός ευλόγησον την πρόσιν και την πόση των δούλων σου ότι Άγιος πάντοτε, νυν και αεί και στους αιώνας των αιώνων. Αμήν. Καλή όρεξη.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated. Dinner is served. Kali Orexi. The Orpheus Band from the Massachusetts North Shore will play for your listening and dining pleasure. Enjoy.